Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I have company. I gotta go. All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye. Do you remember these? Oh my gosh. Yes. I found Claire found $4.99, and it was just something I had to get. Nostalgia. You know how it happens. Anyway, yeah. Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle, back from when it was. And yeah, for those of you who remember having one of these phones, I just imagine some teenage girl laying on her bed, kicking her legs, talking on the phone, and mom yelling, "Come down to dinner." I remember these phones. Yeah, so hi and welcome. So if you're new to my channel, I am going to be showing you a haul. I have another large haul for you, so I just want to make sure that I get it all. So again, I wrote it in my trusty journal. And so we're going to get started here because I have so much to show you. To start with, I have this wonderful hand-carved wooden plate. Look how pretty this is. On the back, it says September 1944, and it's signed, but I'm not really sure who the artist is, and when I do a reverse image search on this, I keep getting porcelain, and then I try to put in hand-carved wooden plate, and I get all kinds of stuff, but I don't get anything like this. And honestly, I can't even tell you what kind of wood it is because the wood is got some markings on the back. I'm not sure. Maybe it's really lightweight, so I want to say maybe balsa. I paid $3 for this, and I just think it's beautiful. And then we have Mason Holder casserole dish, which is just gorgeous. I just can't believe how pretty this was. Now, we did quite a bit of research on this. I had to post on my Identify My Pottery Facebook page because on the back, the signature is etched in, and on the rest of their stuff, they have it written in paint. But it matched exactly, and I was researching it, and another person on Etsy has this same dish, just the paint is different, obviously, because they're all hand painted. She has the same dish, and she didn't have the artist either, because you really can't read it. So when I got the answer from Facebook saying Mason Holder, I immediately emailed her and said, okay, this is what it is. And I looked up comps on Mason Holder, and I paid $12 for that, and they're running for about $50. And then I found this, okay, where did I put it? Where I put it is so little that now I can't. Oh, here we are. Here it is. This beautiful little perfume bottle. Now, when I got this at one thrift store, and he's just a wonderful gentleman that just collects stuff, and he gets donations, and then he just sits behind the desk and tells you how much it is. And so this was $5. Now, the stopper on it is broken. That's okay, it's on the inside, so it won't matter. But then I went to another thrift store, which is a charity one, and they had almost the exact same one, and they were asking $14 for it. And I was like, you know what, because this place, I don't really like to buy a lot in there because it is so high priced. And so I just said, that's okay. I'm going to pass on that one. My granddarlings were with me, and they were just like, Grammy, you need to get that. You need to get that because it's the same one as the one you just bought. I know, but I'm not going to pay that much more money for it when they're not really worth a lot of money. So, and then I got this hand-carved soapstone trinket box, and I remember having one of these when I was a teenager. Made in India. They don't sell for a lot. I paid, let me see how much did I pay for this? $2. I paid $2 for this little thing. I'll probably list it for $15. They don't sell for a lot. And then I have this cranberry hand-painted globe, vintage, very, very pretty vintage globe. Now it does have a little chip on the inside right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is vintage. It is flash painted. It's not red glass. You can see it's clear on the bottom. And I don't have a maker for this one, and any of the other people who also have it listed, they don't have a maker either. So I don't know who made these, but it is beautiful hand painted. And I got this and one other thing. This was marked $10, but that's not how much I paid for it. Let me see. I got this, which is the bottom of an Eggman glass. It's got a dome that goes over it, really pretty, like close looking dome. And they had 15 on this. And I had told them, I said, there's several pieces over there that I would like to purchase. But the prices are just outrageous, especially since this is just the bottom of the piece that's missing. And I even told him when I picked it up, I said, there's supposed to be a lid on this. And he goes, well, you want to look for it? And I said, I would have seen it, but it's not there. Maybe later it came out. I don't know. But I can sell this as the base for somebody who broke their base and wants to marry their pieces back together if they still have the top. But then the other piece that I got was this wonderful, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to lay this here. Wonderful picture, so heavy. Look at this picture, and it's little. It's only, I keep looking around for all my stuff because this thing at its peak, at the lip, I guess I should set it down so I can get an accurate reading. 8 3/4 inches tall. So, and it's hand applied handle in the white glass and the hand applied leaves in the white glass with this aqua blue, and it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. It will be a lot shinier once I get it cleaned up. But I got those 3 pieces together for $35. They had 15 on this one also. So he said, well, I'll tell you what, how about 35 for all of them? I said, all right, I'll do that. And then my friends bought, move my little thing here. My friends bought, and I've talked about Mitch quite a bit, and one of these days I'll get him on video, bought these Barnum & Bailey collector's plates. They paid $2.99 each for them, and the thing about them is, we all know collector's plates, and they're new to thrifting. Me and his partner are new to thrifting, and so they just sell the whole set, and they thought, oh, Danielle can sell those, and make some money. And I looked at the comps on them because they were so sweet. I looked at the comps, and they do this a lot. They will buy things that they think I can sell for them, or not for them. They give them to me to sell. And I just think they're just amazing men. I just absolutely love them. But this one probably, I'll ask $75 for the whole set. And of course, I am not going to keep the profits on these. I will, once they sell, I will give them the profits on it, minus the shipping. You know what? I probably won't even give them I'll pay for the shipping because they buy so much for me, and I just love them to death. I kind of want to give a little explanation on my voice because you hear it crack a lot. So I have asthma, and I have to do a steroid inhaler every day to keep my asthma in check. And while that being said, and I do rinse my mouth, I drink water afterwards, I do everything that I'm supposed to do, but it still affects my voice. And my pulmonologist gets mad at me because I get tired of my voice sounding like this, so I stop taking it, and then my asthma acts up, and she just is like, you've got to take it. I understand you don't like the way it makes your voice sound, and we've tried other products. Some of the stuff I did find one other thing I liked better, but my insurance wouldn't pay for it. And so that being said, we just stuck with the one that insurance will pay for. Okay, moving on. I got this piece of art pottery that I just think, look at him. Is he not amazing? I paid $7.49 for him. He is artist signed on the bottom. If you can see it, I don't want to go too high. He is artist signed on the bottom, and bringing him home, I think I chipped his foot because he wasn't chipped when I picked him up. That being said, I have gold paint that I can just touch that up and then sell it as is. Oh, I'm seeing another chip here too. So, and that's more of a darker green, but that's okay. I can touch these little chips up, and I'm gonna sell him. I'll probably ask $30 for him, and I just think he's amazing. And there's so many horse collectors out there, and how unique he is and how beautifully painted he is. And it was made in 1972. Lost something, I can't read it. I posted this on my Facebook page, and they said it looks like it is a wannabe, a repeat, or like somebody copying another artist, and I don't remember the name they used. Let me see what else I have. Jim, oh, you guys, I found my golden apple. Oh my gosh. And it was just like, I couldn't believe they were sitting there in the box, and they were on the cart to be put out in Goodwill, and this cart had already been picked over by several people. And I walked out just looking to see what was left, and I saw this box that said Jim Shore, and I was like, okay, some Jim Shore sells, some doesn't, so let's see what's in it. Are you guys ready for this? So there's 2 boxes, and they were both in. They're very, very heavy. But you guys, look at that. I found Glinda and Beelzebub, Wizard of Oz, still in the box. Now the only problem with the Wicked Witch is her hand was broken off. She was still in the box. She was still wrapped in plastic. So I want to say it was probably a stress fracture, because I was able to glue it back together, but I had to bend the stick a little bit to get her hand to sit just right. And so I'll have to sell this as a damaged, buy it as is product. But that being said, Glenda sells on eBay, not is listed for, but sells for $2.25, and so does Beelzebub or Wicked Witch. She also sells for $2.25. Now her being damaged, I'm not going to be able to sell her for $2.25, but obviously they go together. It's a pair, so I'm going to list them as a pair. I probably will go $500 just because the witch is damaged. I could ask for the pair for $600, but I'll go $500 on them. Let me see. Oh, you guys, this is fun. This is a Universal Studios backpack, and yes, it is Hedwig the owl from Harry Potter, and in perfect condition, excellent condition. It doesn't look like it was ever used. I paid $6.99, and it was on a Tuesday, so of course, Senior's Day, I got 30% off of that. So isn't that awesome? Look at how cute he is, and so fluffy. Nothing wrong with him. And so yeah, so I'll list him for about $25. And I'm going down my list so I don't miss anything, because when you get so much stuff, it's so easy to forget. Nambe is another famous artist that makes a lot of metal work. And when I picked this up, I could tell it was heavy, so I knew it was worth, something. It was a good name. But then when I looked it up on the bottom, and it said Nambe, and it's 1998, and it's just a little silver pewter vase, and it is, I always do that upside down, 7 inches tall. but it's really, really pretty. And I don't know if you can make sure I don't put it upside down there. If you can see the Nambe on there, I'm just really, really super excited about Nambe. I mean, I think he's just, that's a very talented artist. And of course, I already showed you my little telephone. That was so much fun. And then I have these Old Wood salt and pepper shakers. Now, I don't believe these are a set because it looks like that the original salt shaker that went with the pepper probably attached here and they sat together, and the tops aren't the same and they're both grinders. So it's not a set, but obviously they were used together. So at some point the salt shaker probably broke. They bought it, they got another one. This one is much older than this one. If you look at the bottom, I can't find either one of them online. I paid $1.99 each for these. I don't know. I thought about trying to clean them up. You can kind of see here where I tried. But then I'm like, you know, they're well loved, well used. And I don't know if me putting in the effort to clean them up will do it good or you know. So what I'm going to do is just list them as is and let the buyer decide how they want to handle the cleaning of it, because they're just amazing. This is a Crystal Star Indiana glass votive holder, sorry, or a candle holder. Can be a votive, can be a candle taper. Paid $1.99 for that, and it's just a beautiful piece. I did look for the other one and couldn't find it. Then I have, let me see what else, where am I at here? The Cintier. Now this thing sat on the same cart as the two bookends and never got picked up. And I watched it, I walked past it several times. I'm like, I'm gonna pick this up and see what it is. And honestly, I just think it is a Cintier. So what you do is you put the oil in here, you light the wick, which it's had oil in it, but I'm thinking this is a new wick because it doesn't look like it's ever been burned. But you light the wick and let it burn for like 3 minutes, and then you blow it out, and the heat of this ceramic piece here continues to draw the oil up. It did have oil in it. You can see from the bottom that it's kind of dried. I don't know how to get that out. I haven't tried to clean it yet, but I just thought it was a beautiful, beautiful piece. And it does have this little metal piece in here. It looks like a great big huge staple. And it had actually come out and was stuck to the tape that was holding the top on. And so I was so glad that it stuck itself to that tape and didn't get lost. Let me see, I paid $2.99 for that. I'll probably ask $25 for that. And then I have the, now I have some stuff I want to show you at the end. So I'm going to skip over that so I can show it to you in a little while. And let me see. Okay. Oh, the Grassland Rhodes. Now this one and my two little, the Grassland Rhodes tea bag holder, and this is Sid Meier's Fail tea, which I'm assuming is a brand of tea. And then these two little clover. They're not 4-leaf clover. There's only 3 here. Clovers were in the same bag together for $4.49. And they sold originally for $1.49, but on the bottom there are numbers, and they were made in China, so they are new, but there are numbers. This one's 18 and this one is, I believe, 82. Oh, 23. And I don't know if the numbers are meant, you know, that's your lucky number. I'm not really sure, but I'll sell a pair of these for $15. Let me see. And then I got Sleeping St. Patrick. Is he not cute? Now with him came in a bag. I have to unbury it here because I already talked about shoes, so I'll put you down. Came these 5 adorable little mugs. I have no clue what they are. There's no markings on them. I don't know if they were like a dollhouse tea set. I don't really know, and I'm not getting, because every time I try to do a reverse image on them, I just get full-size mugs, so I'm not really getting, but $4.49, they were all together. Now the staff on St. Patrick is broken in several pieces, but it's metal, so the plastic's not coming off, and somebody did glue it back together. I don't know if you can see it right there. Somebody did glue it back together. But it's other than that, like the cross is loose, and but it's adorable. I can put him online for $15 for St. Patrick's Day. I think it'll be a cute little St. Patrick's Day. And then I got American Eagle Trapper hat. Look at that. Isn't that, now this is vintage. This is from the 90s, I want to say, if I remember right. I don't think it's going to have it on here, but I did look it up, and they are vintage. Yeah, it doesn't say, but it is alpaca, and yeah, so this is alpaca, and then wool and lame. So I just thought it was really cool. And when I saw American Eagle, I was like, yeah, I got to take the knot out of it and clean it up because it's fuzzy. So I'll trim it up and clean it up a little bit and take the fuzzies off. And then I got this Lily Bloom Zen bag, and I paid $6.49 for this. And it doesn't look like it's ever been used. It's like a gym bag, but it's called a Zen bag from Lily Bloom. And I already have this listed on my eBay if you want to go in and look at that. My whale, you guys, this whale, and I guess I don't have it, I thought I had it written down. I must be skipping anyway. So this whale is a Pier 1 whale. And look at him. Look at him. Is he not the prettiest thing? There's no markings, and I believe it is vintage, because I've only found one other one just like this one sold. And check it out. Look at the inside of it. It's pewter, and then it's a shaker. It's a cocktail shaker. I just thought this was the coolest thing. Now I did pay up for this with my 30% off discount. I ended up paying where are you at here? 15, yeah, I ended up paying $15 for this, but I am going to ask $50 for him. And there's little grooves in there that he fits in. Let me see. A couple of other things that I have that I haven't listed or I haven't talked about. Okay, this Amber Cut to Clear. I paid $15 for this, and this was in that expensive. This is one of the few things I bought in there that I was willing to pay up for, because you don't see the amber very often. And I just think it's a beautiful piece. Now I collect the dark blue. I don't know if you can see my collection of glass balls back here. I have quite the collection of glass balls. And speaking of glass balls, I found one. It was in a bag, and it was $4.49. It seems like that's their favorite Christmas ornaments. Now again, I collect these, and so one of these days I'm going to have enough. I think I have like 10 of them now, that I'm going to have enough that I'm going to be able to have a Christmas tree with nothing but these hand-blown glass balls. I just love them. I think they're so pretty. Let me see what else I have in here hiding. I have some other stuff here. This is one of those CC mugs. Mugs. Hello. This is one of those CC hats. I paid $3 for this. Now, when I got it, I thought, well, my granddaughters will like that because it's pink and it's shiny, sparkly. Does need to be washed. But then when I got it home, I thought had the top string had come out. But no, it's for a ponytail. Nobody in this house wears a ponytail, so it's not going to do anybody in our house any good. So I'm going to go ahead and list this. I'll probably list it for about $15. Does definitely need to be cleaned up. Now this I love, and I might keep just because I think it's fun, adorable, but I don't wear hats very often because I just stay hot all the time. I paid $2.99 for that. I also paid $2.99 for the American Eagle Trapper hat. Now this one is called Universal Thread, and I don't know how old it is because obviously there's no date on it, but the label looks like it's an older label. So, but I just love it. I think the gray and then the gold poof on the top is just a perfect combination. I'm gonna look around my table real quick because, let me see, my little blue bird, or my little art glass bird I found was also in a bag with these vintage brag books. And I'm not sure because I do like art glass a lot. And I do have a Bluebird of Happiness. I think it's listed. I'll probably list this one for about $20. And it's a Boyce art glass made in West Virginia. And it's just a beautiful piece. I just absolutely love this one. I might do this one in a whatnot and let people bid on it and see how high we can go. Just because, you know, if I sell it for $5 or if I sell it for $15, at least it's going to somebody who's going to love it. But it came in the bag with these old, and like Dollarama, and you can tell they're old just by the yellowing. And no, this one's 1985, and so brag book. And then this one I don't think has any markings, but it's like was coming apart and somebody taped it together. I don't know. I might try to sell these and a whatnot. This one is coming apart so much that I doubt anybody's gonna want it. I'll probably just redonate these. Let me think. I'm looking around. I found another You Are Here mug, but this one I'm keeping. I stopped buying the You Are Here mugs because honestly things are going back and forth. You'll get the You Are Here, I mean, you'll get things that'll like hot. You just can't find enough of them, and they're selling out of eBay just as fast as you list them, and then it drops. You Are Here is one of those things that nobody could get enough of the You Are Here's, and now you can't get them off. You can't sell them. I've had several of them listed for over a year now. I'm keeping this one because it's Chicago. I have another You Are Here that's Chicago that is a little bit. This one's older. This one was, I know I found it, 2011. The other one is 2013, and they look completely different. So, but I do like the Chicago mugs. I drink a lot of tea, and so with the Chicago mugs, that's what I drink them out of, is my Chicago mugs. I also have this little piece of, this little vase, and it's hand painted as well. I don't have these written down yet, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I have to get them written down so that I can make sure that I sell them. This was like $1.99, and it was super dirty. Like the bottom, you couldn't even see through it. It was so dirty. And then Danny, the niche lady, actually put some of these on her whatnot sale not too long ago, and sold a pair of them. And so this one I'll probably ask, I don't know, maybe $10 for. They don't go for much, $10, $15. I think I have everything. I'm going to be showing you something very special, so I'm going to pause. I have a couple more things over here. I have a polyester. It's a huge one. It's like the 80-inch tablecloth, and it's the Italian olive trees, olives. It's got olives on it, and it's round. It's huge. And then the lavender on the bottom. I just thought this was beautiful. I don't really deal with tablecloths and stuff very much, but as I was walking by, this one just jumped out at me. It was so pretty, and I had to get it. I paid, I want to say $6.99 for this, and I will probably sell this for $40. And then I have this that I got. It's Tahari, and it's brand new with tags, and it's a beautiful, beautiful sweater. The thing about it is I got it for me, but I don't like things around my neck. Like a lot of times when I even have this, I'll pull it down a lot. And when I tried it on, this thing came up around my neck like this, and I didn't like it at all. Some people have no problem with things around their neck if they have, you know, necks that they're trying to hide. This is going to be a beautiful piece for them. It's a beautiful sweater, and I think I paid $14.99 for it, thinking I was going to buy it for myself. I think I got dust in my eyes. And it's a large. And my son is coming downstairs, and he's going to start singing, so hopefully let me see, I think, and then I've got baskets. I've been collecting baskets, and then I have a couple of baskets here that I'm probably going to do a basket wall, and I think I'm going to put the dog toys in this because she's so little, and when I have it in now, she has to kind of reach over and kind of knock it over to get, and this she can actually get in, so I'm probably going to save that for her, but I have to stand up to show you this because it's so pretty. Like, this is just gorgeous. And so I'm gonna cut me off, but it looks like a sweater that you would put on like this, and they sell online for $90. Looks like it's never been used, and I have a feeling it's because whoever got it didn't know how to wear it, and it was frustrating. So what you do with this is you turn it upside down, and you put your arm in like this, and then you wrap it around your shoulders, and then you put the other arm in. If I can find the other arm, there it is. Put it like this, and then you put it up over your shoulders, and get it, and it's got pockets. So this is how you wear this. So you have it won't fall off, it stays on, and you've got pockets to put your phone in, put your keys in, and it's beautiful. And there's no tags on it, but it's it's heavy, and yeah. So this one online sells for $90. So I'll probably sell this for $50. And with a little tutorial, I'm gonna have my daughter-in-law model it and model how to put it on. And I mean, it's not like you can't move. It's very breathable, and I paid $12.50 for this one. So yeah, so that, I just thought it was pretty. And when I kind of did a Google search for it in the store, and it came up and showed me what it was, and it's still, even seeing it online, somebody wearing it, we still thought it would, like, put it on thinking, we still put it on upside down. Like, we thought that that's how you're supposed to put it on. We're like, oh, no wonder they donated. This is terrible. But then when I was watching, I don't know if they had a video or, I don't remember, but somehow or another I figured out that we were putting it on upside down, and then you're supposed to put it, like, put the arms down at the bottom and put your arms through. Okay, so right now I am going to flip you around and show you what I have that's so exciting. I think oh, there's a couple of other things. Golly, I keep forgetting. This base, I believe, is an antique, and this one is a 13-inch base. No, it's 12 inches at its peak. 12-inch vase, antique, hand painted. It's got the little jewels on the flower and frosted up to pink, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I had a whole basket of stuff, and the guy offered me $35 for the whole basket. Now, or $30. And this was that old man I was telling you about earlier. Also, I found this. Look at that. Look how big it is. I mean, I'm in love with this piece. $7.99, and of course these are always broken on the edges because that's what happens in the ocean. And it's also got the break in the back. Now, this doesn't look like it was broken by somebody. It looks like that was just part of the process in the ocean. And so it's heavy too. It's gorgeous. For $7.99. I will probably ask $50 for this. And I keep looking around, making sure I have everything before I flip you around and show you this beautiful, beautiful stuff that I'm so excited to show you. So hang on just a second. I'm going to flip you around, okay? All right, guys, here we go. Hang on. I was going to have you all ready, and then I didn't. So look at this. You guys, look. I'm hoping this is showing up because this is just gorgeous. I'm so excited about this. That is an antique vase. I do have a I do have a black light inside of it, but my granddaughter actually found these two custard dishes, and then I found these plates, and I thought, you know what, and I didn't have my black light with me, but I'm like, they are really cool. Now I will sell all 4 of these for about $75. They are divided dishes. They kind of look like, remind me of Mickey Mouse, but divided dishes, the custard dishes. You saw the plate in my last video back there. Let me see. And so now that I've got it completely black, you can really see the glow. Now look at that vase. That is an antique. That is early 1900s, hand-painted vase. And here in a second, I'll pull it out and I'll show it to you without the light because it's just as beautiful with that. But look how fun this is. Look how fun. All right, now let me pull this out. If I can get there it goes. Okay, here we go. And this is the vase. Look how pretty that is. And that is an antique vase. There is no markings on it, but I did do some research and just so pretty. So pretty. But hang on just a second. All right, guys, that's my haul. That's oh wait, hello, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. Hello, hi. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. Let me call you back in a few minutes. I'm about to say goodbye to my company. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, thank you again so much for visiting me today and sharing my finds. Please don't hesitate to make a comment in the bottom. Tell me what your favorite piece is. Tell me what you think I can improve on, because we can all do better. And like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Share my channel with your friends. Let them see how much this awesome stuff I have. And come back and see us again really soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again the next time I have a haul.